Hey, what's going on YouTube? Wanted to just get a shout out to my subscribers. Thank you very much for your support. Looks like we got well over 100,000 views and approaching 400 subscribers. And I think that's a net loss of 3 or 4. So that's very good. And a 30 or 40 that jumped on this last month and a half or so. So that's awesome. Thanks for sharing, commenting, and liking my videos. It's going to be a short week in the markets, and I just want to go through the silver, gold, and copper situation we got going on. Here's copper. I put some little lines in there. I got the 3, 5, and 8 exponential moving averages, and it's a free service, so I can't get exactly what I want. Especially this 34 is supposed to be a simple moving average, and I think it's an EMA instead of a SMA. But here's a daily, and real quick, silver, gold, Sprott, silver, and copper. Now copper is the only one above this 34, moving average. So I'm going to call it the leading indicator on a bottom on these precious metals. You can just see silver, gold, Sprott, and copper. Copper is definitely way oversold, and for this to be any good, it has to consolidate above this moving average so that it could break a weekly. And you can see on the weekly it's got a lot of work to do. So it's above the first, and I would say that this thing is going to go to the 225 range and hopefully consolidate, go back to a daily, see what I'm talking about. It's going to go up and hit the low here, or close to it. Nothing's exact, but it's going to find its way up to this previous low. Hopefully we can consolidate in here, have a great pattern form on the daily, and just come back on a weekly and catch the trend. The weekly is the trend. You want to follow the trend. So what I'm saying is wait until it consolidates, breaks the previous lows, consolidates above the weekly 34-day, and follow the trend from there. Right now, I love the dailies on all these, but the weekly has got a lot of work to do. So we're looking up to 240 range, 250, before it can consolidate, move above this average, consolidate a little bit more, and then break the trend. Like I said, it's a short week. Really love all the dailies on the precious metals. Crude, it's acting like a gap up, and it needs to come back down, fill this gap, and see where it goes. We can see how they gapped it up, make it look healthy, but its natural course is going to fill the gap. But we'll see. It doesn't look good still. You can see on the weekly how it broke the previous low at around 37, 38, and now it's down to just under 36. So we're still looking for this on the downfall. S&P hasn't got clobbered yet, but it's a short week. A lot of these traders take the the week off, so I'm not suspecting this thing's gonna collapse before Christmas, but you know, anything can happen, especially when no one's looking. And it seems to be always the case when no one's looking. Oh, it never breaks down during the last week, blah blah blah, there's no volume during the last week, and then they hit you, you know, you're not looking, all of a sudden, bam. S&P's still hanging in there, but that's the monthly. On the daily, you can see how it gapped down. It's going to fill that gap. So the end of the week, it's going to fill this gap and then continue on. This is very bearish. So I'm surprised it didn't fill the gap today so it could continue downward, but like I said, there's no volume. All these traders take the week off. And the US dollar continuing. It's down today quite a bit, but we'll see. You can see the reverse, head and shoulders on the daily after its downfall. So it reached its 50% rule on the previous long candle, so then it could allow itself to fall apart again. So what we're looking at here on the dollar, and just draw this little right shoulder, looking for that to break down below that point, and then we can call it bearish for a longer term. Right now it's just doing a little pattern. I just never seen 4 tops before on the monthly, so I'm just gonna call it bearish. But you know, during inflation, this thing can go to the moon, and I don't understand why it's way up here anyways. We're so far in debt. This should be, I mean, our currency should be a lot lower than other currencies. Well, I mean, how is this balance sheet when we have all the debt and our dollar is stronger so that we can purchase goods from others at a cheaper rate? I think it's how it works, but there's 4 tops. That is, I guess if you went to a 90-day, it would be like a 3 top, but it's just really, really bearish. I don't see how this thing could go to the moon, except for hyperinflation, when all our money isn't worth anything. That's about it. Should be a slow week. Keep an eye on these precious metal bottoms. It looks good to me to start considering keeping a close eye out, especially if you're looking to purchase. But then again, I wouldn't purchase any of these. It's all paper contracts. And you can see copper is just, it's way below its averages on a daily, or excuse me, on a monthly. Way below. So considering this thing to be changing trend is way out of reach for now. So just keep an eye on it, and maybe if you're looking to accumulate, you can follow the dailies. How you can start accumulating when it's above the averages. But I wouldn't definitely go all in on anything right now, especially with how the market is. But maybe we can get into mining stocks. Let me know if there's any mining stocks that you guys want to take a look at. I know I took a look at AUY, and that wasn't ready yet. But I think these mining stocks, coming off of bottoms on these precious metals, we can start considering to watch those mining stocks, because they got brutalized. But let me know what's going on out there. Thank you for watching, and again, thank you for all the subscribers' help. Appreciate you.